Just Mr. Ali, another science video. So this one here is looking at acids and alkalis. So we're obviously in the lab situation. I've got some hydrochloric acid in this beaker, and if I take this paper, just place the pH scale over here. We've got 1 going all the way to 14, 1 being red, 7 being neutral green, and 14. So if we know it's an acid, it's going to be on this end of the spectrum. So we can expect a red or orange. Don't need to dip the whole thing in. As soon as I lift that up, you can see clearly, well, when I take my shadow off the camera, a nice red, okay? And that red will tell us that it's pH 1, it's a strong acid, okay? Now water itself comes in as pH 7 neutral. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the acid to an empty beaker, okay, just a little bit. And I've got some magnesium here, magnesium turning. So I'm going to add metal to a little bit of acid. Now those of you that have done the metals and acids topic know that a metal and acid makes a salt and hydrogen. So add a little bit of metal, got quite a bit of fizz in there, bit of gas being given off. Okay, let that settle. I have another bit of universal indicator paper, and if it's going to make a metal salt, we expect it not to be bright red, we expect it to be further down this end of the spectrum because the metals went in there. Okay. Now in this case, it's actually come out more of an orange than this deep red here. And the reason why it's come out still as a dark red and like a sort of dark red orange, as opposed to down in this end of the scale, is because this is really strong acid that I've used. If you use a more diluted acid and you add the metal, you'll be getting something even more further along the scale. Substances like bleach and substances like household cleaners are more on this side. Battery acid and stomach acid are on this side. And as I mentioned before, water is neutral. So get familiar with the pH scale, because when we talk about pH, we're talking about essentially the measure of hydrogen and how strong of a substance it is. So bit of new information for you there. Thank you. Bye now.